Picture this, you're sitting in your boss's office, listening to another lecture about productivity, when suddenly you realize you don't actually need this job anymore. Your investments are covering all your expenses, your debt is gone, and for the first time in your adult life, you have complete control over your time. This isn't just a fantasy, it's a systematic journey called FIRE. And today, I'm breaking down the exact 10 levels that will take you from financial dependence to complete economic freedom. Most people think retirement is something that happens at 65. But what if I told you there's a roadmap that could get you there decades earlier? The Financial Independence Retire Early movement has created a clear progression system, and understanding these levels could completely transform how you think about money and freedom. Level 1 is stability, and honestly, this is where most people get stuck their entire lives. You're living paycheck to paycheck, but here's the key difference. You're not going backwards. Your income covers your expenses, you're not accumulating new debt, and you have maybe $1,000 in emergency savings. This might not sound exciting, but it's actually the foundation everything else is built on. Without stability, you can't progress to any other level. Level 2 is self-sufficiency, and this is where you start breathing easier. You've got 3 to 6 months of expenses saved up, your debt is under control, and you're consistently spending less than you earn. The psychological shift here is massive because you're no longer one emergency away from financial disaster. You're building a buffer between you and life's inevitable surprises. Now, level 3, security, is where things get interesting. You have 6 months to 2 years of expenses saved, you're debt-free except maybe your mortgage, and you're consistently investing 10 to 20% of your income. This is the level where you start sleeping better at night because you know you could survive a job loss or major unexpected expense without completely derailing your life. Level 4 brings us to Stability Plus, and this is where the magic really starts happening. You have 2 to 5 years of expenses saved and invested, meaning you could take a significant break from working if you needed to. Maybe you want to go back to school, start a business, or take care of a family member. This level gives you options that most people never have. Level 5 is flexibility, and here's where your investments start doing some heavy lifting. You have 5 to 10 years of expenses covered by your investment portfolio. You could take extended sabbaticals, work part-time, or pursue passion projects without worrying about maintaining your lifestyle. Your money is starting to work for you instead of the other way around. Level 6 is independence, and this is the traditional FIRE number that gets everyone excited. You have 25 times your annual expenses invested, which means following the 4% rule, you could theoretically live off your investments forever. If you spend $40,000 a year, you need $1 million invested. If you spend $80,000, you need $2 million. The math is straightforward, but getting there requires serious commitment. Level 7 takes us to freedom, where you have more than 25 times your expenses saved. This creates a significant buffer above the basic FIRE number, giving you protection against market downturns and inflation. You're not just financially independent, you're financially secure with room for unexpected expenses or lifestyle inflation. Level 8 is abundance, and here we're talking about having 50 times your annual expenses or more. At this level, you're not just covering your current lifestyle. You could significantly upgrade your standard of living and still never run out of money. You could travel first class, live in expensive cities, or support family members without impacting your own security. Level 9 brings us to ultimate freedom, which is having 100 times your annual expenses. This level is almost incomprehensible to most people. You could live an extremely luxurious lifestyle, give away substantial amounts to charity, and still never touch your principal. Your investment returns alone are generating more money than most people earn from working. Level 10 is complete financial transcendence, having wealth so substantial that money becomes essentially irrelevant to your daily decisions. We're talking about hundreds of millions or billions of dollars. At this level, you're not just financially free, you have the resources to impact entire industries, fund major charitable causes, or create lasting change in the world. Here's what's crucial to understand. You don't need to reach level 10 to transform your life completely. Even reaching level 3 or 4 gives you more freedom than 90% of the population will ever experience. The key is starting where you are and systematically working through each level. The path isn't always linear either. You might jump from level 2 to level 4 quickly if you get a major raise or inheritance, or you might spend years at level 5 while you optimize your investment strategy. What matters is consistent progress and understanding that each level unlocks new possibilities. The beautiful thing about this framework is it makes financial independence feel achievable instead of overwhelming. Instead of thinking you need millions of dollars to retire early, you can focus on reaching the next level and enjoying the increased freedom that comes with each step. Your journey starts with an honest assessment of where you are right now, then creating a plan to reach the next level. Whether that means building your first emergency fund, paying off debt, or optimizing your investment strategy, every step forward is progress toward ultimate financial freedom. The question isn't whether you can reach financial independence, it's which level you're committed to achieving and how quickly you want to get there.